Kelly Block, Carlton Trail, Eagle Creek. To be prepared for and win the next election, we need to nominate top quality, hardworking candidates. Having a national nomination schedule will help attract these candidates. Additionally, a national nomination schedule will help our hard-working party officials plan for and execute rigorous and fair nominations across Canada. This proposal is intentionally silent on many details. There are many variables that can impact nominations, and I don't believe the Constitution needs to be so prescriptive as to tie the hands of our officials. I do believe, however, we need to have a schedule which will attract strong candidates and strengthen our party's electoral chances in the future. Vote for this amendment.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. 30 seconds.
Sorry, just need to move this up a little bit. There's a bit of a height differential. Chris Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest. I think everyone who's been a member of this party and attended conventions in the past will recognize we're always told the importance of door knocking. We need our candidates scheduled to be nominated so we can get them out there at the doors, interacting with our voters and our constituents as early as possible. Please support the resolution.
À 11 512. Et on va commencer à la micro. Oui, we'll open up the...
Start with the yes mic.
30 seconds.
Frederick Monroe, Peace River, Westlock. Judges giving foreign origin rapists 6 months less a day to avoid deportation has to stop. We must give our leaders the imperative to use our existing laws to remove foreign origin criminals. It's not the taxpayers' responsibility or desire to harbor foreign criminals. We produce enough domestically. It's our responsibility to punish the criminal and protect the victim. And what better way to do that than to deport the criminal after they've served their sentence?
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Is there anyone? Okay, we do have a speaker at the no microphone. So open up the...
As much as I may support deportation for criminals, I ask the question, should a terrorist be deported back to their country of origin where they'll be treated as a hero? The IRGC operates in Canada. They're all criminals. We deport them back to Iran. They'll be hailed as heroes of their Islamic revolution. We should be punishing the criminals here in Canada, not giving the responsibility to someone else. These deportations are giving martyrs back to their terrorist nations, and I urge all to vote against it. It's horribly worded.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Back to the yes microphone.
Michelle Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest. I'm sorry, my friend, but if we keep them here, that's taxpayers' money going towards taking care of them in this country. So any policy that's going to force our government to actually follow through on real justice should be supported. Our country has been far too lenient towards crime and naive when it comes to who is allowed to remain in our beautiful country. It is not a right to stay here as a non-citizen. It is a privilege, and it will always be a privilege.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. We have another. We'll open up the yes microphone.
Cheryl Kirschman from Selkirk Interlake Eastman. This policy is about leveling the playing field for retirees. Under current CRA rules, income from registered savings plans cannot be used for income splitting for couples until age 65, unlike pension plans, which can be split as early as age 55. This is unfair. Whether seniors have a pension plan or save through RSPs and locked in RSPs, they should have the same tax advantages. This is extremely easy change and only requires a quick wording adjustment for CRA's definition. This was a Manitoba regional priority.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I have to cut you off. Is there anybody speaking against this at the no microphone? Okay, I see someone there. Please proceed.
Gord Talk-Redder, just a quick point of order. If I could beg of the chair to ask the audience to maybe tone down the table talk.
Okay, I will accept that as a point of order. We're just going to ask our colleagues, if you do want to have conversations, please do so outside the chamber. Just a reminder, you can't take your machines out with you, but let's have a little bit of respect for those who are intervening at the microphones. Did you want to speak against?
That's a no-brainer, yes.
Okay.
Gord Talk-Redder, I would point out to people in the audience that we already have a policy that refers to income splitting. This dilutes the initiative of having it across not just RSPs, but all forms of income and reporting. please don't dilute what we're trying to do, which is tax fairness for all Canadians and ability to income split within your family unit. Please reject this resolution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Back to the yes microphone.
Chris Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest. The late, great Milton Friedman once said, I am in favor of any tax cut for any reason, at any time, anywhere. I would urge you all to side with Milton Friedman over Gord Tolk. Thank you.
We'll go back to the no microphone.
Is passed.
14-1168, and that's from the great riding in Manitoba, Provencher. Go ahead at the yes mic.
Ted Falk, Member of Parliament from Provencher. Canadians should be able to buy necessities without being tracked, monitored, or recorded. A central bank digital currency would centralize financial data and give government unprecedented visibility and control over everyday purchases. Canadians are not against innovation, but a CBDC creates a single point of failure when systems go down or access is restricted. When institutions break down or governments overreach, people turn to cash. Cash remains essential because it works without permission, connectivity, or compliance with digital systems. Protecting cash ensures no digital currency can ever become mandatory. Opposing CBDC protects freedoms.
Thanks so much. Anyone at the no side? Yes. Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Thank you. Matthew Gordon, delegate from New Tecumseh Gwillimbury. It's all fine and good to say there shouldn't be a central bank digital currency, but the very first sentence of this policy supports the creation of a national framework to ensure continued access to and use of cash in Canada. Cash is working fine. We spend cash at restaurants, at grocery stores, basically for everything except GO train tickets, which are provincial. National frameworks are expensive. They're red tape. Conservatives are against red tape. No more red tape. Say no.
Thank you very much. We'll go back to the yes mic, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Right. Ashton Orsima, Peace River Westlock. There's a reason we have the saying, cash is king. Throughout the world, we are seeing digital things become more common, digital ID and digital currency. When Canada went off the gold standard, our currency went incredibly down. We cannot allow this. We cannot have our currency deflating anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll go back to the no mic, 30 seconds.
Liam O'Brien, Central Newfoundland. Cash is indeed king, and I support all of what you've said. But what's less king for me is bureaucracy. A new framework, let's put words on it, sounds like rules. And rules sounds like intrusion and bureaucracy, and that sounds bloody expensive for small businesses and others around this country. This isn't necessary to get the job done. Please vote against this. We don't need to be creating any more pancake stacks of bureaucracy and enforcement and rules on the people that do business. Please vote no.
Thank you, and a final intervention at the yes side, 30 seconds.
Michelle Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest. This is anything but bureaucratic. This is going to be protecting your freedoms in the future. Just watch and see. Remember when they called some of us conspiracists for talking about the New World Order, only to hear those 3 words a couple weeks ago from that snake's mouth? This is part of that agenda, okay? So we need to stop it dead in its tracks. Vote for this and vote for your freedom. Take back what's yours, Canada.
Thank you very much. We will now open the machines for voting on this proposal.
15-10-33 from our friends at Etobicoke Lakeshore, and we'll start with the yes microphone.
Yes, thanks. Jeff Turner from Etobicoke Lakeshore. So in 2016, the Liberals changed the process for appointing judges to favor applicants with underrepresented identity characteristics, and then they mismanaged the process, failing to appoint enough judges, leading to a crisis in our justice system. So this resolution says that Conservatives will run an efficient process to make sure there are always enough judges, and that those appointments will be made based on the qualifications and competence of the applicants and not their identity.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un à le micro? No. Is there... I see a gentleman on the microphone. You wish to speak to this? Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Chris Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest, and with great respect to the folks from Avotico, the problem with the Liberal judicial appointments is not the fact that they didn't go to law school or that they aren't very experienced lawyers. They'll even make speeches saying how much they care about the rule of law. The problem is they're Liberals. What we really need, rather than qualified judges, is we need conservative lawyers appointed as conservative judges by a conservative Prime Minister.
Floor to the person from Kelowna who is the proposer.
This is Tracy Gray from Kelowna. BC has been ground zero of the failed drug policies, including decriminalization, which immediately led to open drug use in parks and playgrounds. We don't want this to occur anywhere else in the country. Law enforcement has reported diversion of these government-supplied drugs to organized crime and into the hands of youth. This is a human tragedy that has played out on our streets and devastated families. Vote for this policy to focus on treatment and recovery to give people hope and healing.
Thank you. Anybody at the opposed mic?
On va ouvrir les micros pour le non.
We'll open the mics for the no side.
Is there another speaker for it? Go ahead.
Michelle Battleluck, Edmonton Northwest. Addiction already steals enough. Policy should not normalize handing out high-risk drugs with public dollars while treatment waitlists and recovery supports fight for scraps. Health Canada describes safer supply as harm reduction. You know what's better than harm reduction? Harm elimination. We need to fund treatment and social supports that move people towards recovery and stay away from addiction. Please support this policy. Thank you, guys.